Monday morning. I am your host, Justin Clark, protecting you from the hypocrisy throughout America. Today on the program, President Biden has no business riding a bicycle. Very dangerous. Or walking upstairs. Or walking in general. It's very scary what's going on with this guy. Sheen now supports his daughter on OnlyFans, reversing course from last week. LilShawn gets us off his lawn in hour number 2 and much more to get to. Quick housekeeping. Before we begin, I will take your calls and text messages. Here is the phone number, 321-339-1055. Download the Florida Man radio app and listen to us right there around the world. But a great show lined up for you this morning on the live, actual radio. But first, the team directly in front of me, it looks like a new white T-shirt.
Hey.
V-neck, 6'3", 240. LilShawn's here. What up?
Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Good morning.
And now it's time for the opening statement. This should be interesting.
I actually took a nap with my 4-year-old for the first time in probably almost a year yesterday. I felt pretty damn good.
Awesome.
Got to spend the day with Mila. You know, not the other one, but Mila and I spent pretty much the whole day together. It was awesome.
Did you get any contact with the
the
oldest?
I got one text. You know, it's kind of a simple Happy Father's Day.
That's a step up.
I guess so. Went down to Makaila's family's house, actually. Spent the day down there. Mila had a blast. Then we came home, and she was tired, and I laid down with her. No intention of taking a nap. She laid in my armpit, as always. We both passed out. It was pretty amazing, honestly.
That's awesome. That's a Father's Day.
Oh, so good. She played the piano for a long time. She had a blast. She had a lot of fun.
That's cool.
And thus, I had a lot of fun as well. What about you? What was your Father's Day like?
I went to breakfast with little man. His grandpa.
Where did you go?
The Coop.
The
There's
Coop?
a place here called the Coop.
I see.
So we had breakfast there. That was pretty cool. Had a good time. Heard about his day. The day before, he went to the Orlando City soccer game. So and they won. So he had a good time telling me how they won and whatnot. So that was pretty cool, man. I had a good time.
I had to go to, I'm not a big theme party kind of guy. You know, I try to avoid parties that have themes. But Saturday night, I had to go to a house party. A buddy of mine is the tax collector in Seminole County, J.R. Kroll, nice guy. And he was having a 70s themed party at his house.
Bell bottoms?
I just wore kind of what I'm wearing now. I don't know if I really dress 70s or not. Someone convinced me that, okay, it kind of looks 70s, so I figured it was good enough.
Just walk in holding the peace sign. That's
yeah,
70s.
exactly.
That's it. Whatever you're wearing.
I hate these theme parties that you got to dress up for. I just don't do it. I'm just going to roll in as me pretty much every time. So I wore these same shorts that I'm wearing right now and like a short sleeve button-up shirt. I don't think it was very 70s at all. But it worked, I guess. No one said anything.
You're like somebody's dad in the 70s.
They were playing trivia. He has like a whole microphone set up outside in the pool area, and they were doing like this whole trivia thing. It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. And then Sunday all day with Mila. Really kind of an uneventful weekend, I guess. Friday, quick dinner, watched a movie. I mean, fairly low-key.
Watched some golf yesterday?
I watched some golf yesterday. I sure did, which is why I think I took a nap. Because golf was on. On Sunday, on Father's Day, watching golf and naps go together.
Yeah,
those two things go together.
It got me. 5:30, I just dozed off, and that was it.
Yeah.
Woke up at midnight.
I heard you spent some time with my buddy on Friday night.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Went great.
Yeah, it was fun.
I went to the H. Never been there. It's a good time here in Orlando. And Mangoes, which is like their Latin club in the touristy part of Orlando. When you come to Orlando, everyone goes to this place called International Drive.
I used to go to Mangoes in Miami when I lived there, but I've never been to the one in Orlando.
Bro,
how is it? Packed?
It was packed. But I made the mistake of ordering a double jack.
Yeah? How much?
$32.
$32?
$32.
For one drink?
One drink.
Holy moly. Miami prices.
Yeah. That was like, good. Yeah, they think they're in Miami.
$32 for a cocktail. Holy, did it come with a massage?
Not going back. They're that much.
$32. Did you have another one?
No.
Oh, that was enough, huh?
That was enough. I'm good.
Damn. $32 for one drink?
Could have bought the whole big bottle of Jack.
And was it like a full glass even? Or just it was like 2 shots?
No.
Like they go to sit there and time it out?
And they use the jig, which is that thing that measures it.
Yeah. Oh.
No, thank you.
$32. Screw that.
Here's a clue how to get people back to your club.
Don't charge $32.
Yeah.
And if you're going to charge me $32 for a drink, I don't need to see you measuring the pour.
Yeah,
This better be a very good pour.
Right, make it a good drink at least. I would have been happy with that.
I'm sure Ali paid anyway, right?
No.
You had to pay?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I don't like people paying all the time.
I know, but he likes to pick up the tab.
I know, but I know he's used to that.
Yeah.
So sometimes, it's good if we buy them a drink every now and again.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
guess. I mean, until you see that's $32, I mean, you can get this one.
Yeah.
You were nice enough to bring me a Baconator this morning. I'm not a big breakfast guy. I never really eat breakfast, but I rolled in this morning, and LilShawn had me a coffee and a Baconator from Wendy's. That's the second time I believe you brought me a Baconator.
Oh, yeah, man. Those were
It's
awesome.
really healthy. Yeah. What is on that thing? It's like 3 eggs, sausage, bacon, cheese, the whole shebang.
Everything.
And it's the size of a hamburger.
See, now you won't eat till midnight.
Oh,
man.
hell no. No, I won't eat anything till, who knows? Maybe I will. Once you get started eating, you might as well just keep going. And, of course, I had the potatoes with it as well, the fried potatoes. Oh, it was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
And a coffee, and then a second coffee as well. I must look tired or something today. You brought me 2 coffees.
No, the first coffee was small from Wendy's, so, we have a whole show to do.
I see.
We need the fuel.
321-339-1055. Also got a lot of gifts yesterday, too. Nothing from, my kid. Makaila got me a bunch of gifts, but saying it was from Mila. It was very, very sweet.
That's cool.
I got sunglasses out of it, and then I got like 4 different pictures of me and my daughters.
Awesome.
Which is pretty cool. And I may or may not have started crying at her house in front of her parents. I did.
Oh.
I'm sure the dad thinks I'm a wuss now, but whatever. It was an
why?
emotional day. It was the first Father's Day where I'm not like talking to one of my children. It's an emotional time, you know?
I think her dad thinks you're a great dad.
And so when I started opening the gift, which obviously Makaila had bought, but it was from Mila, which I thought was very sweet and thoughtful. I started opening them, and there were, I think, about 4 different pictures, like framed pictures of me and my daughters. And then every one I opened, I started like crying, like a little wuss, in front of her parents. Then I had to excuse myself and go in the room for a minute.
That's not a wuss.
I had to compose myself. Is that bad? I mean, do you think they're going to judge me or no?
No, man, that's a real man that misses his daughter.
I hope.
You're showing your emotions. That's all. You really miss your daughter. If you didn't, then you'd just be looking at the picture. Hey, cool,
Yeah.
man, thanks. I really appreciate that. Can I get more Jack, please?
So you don't think they're going to judge me or think I'm a wuss? You really don't?
No, I think they're gonna think you're a real stand-up person who shows their emotions. I mean, if they're gonna have a grandson with anyone else, I think that's the type of person they want to have a grandson with.
I hope so. Took a golf cart ride to the playground with Mila. She had a really good time. And Makaila's mom was a preschool teacher, so she loves kids, so they hit it off like right away. They had never met before.
Oh,
it was the first time that Mila has met her parents. And they did everything. I did kind of make one little error, I will tell you. So when I got there, I was making a little food for everybody. And what I was making just went in the oven, like on a pan, you know what I mean? Like the cookie sheet or whatever you want to call it. And then they just had their kitchen rehabbed recently. And so I cooked what I had to cook, and then I got the pan out of the oven, and I put the pan directly down on the kitchen, on the countertop. And apparently you're not supposed to do that. So I got in a little bit of trouble for that. You have to put a towel under it, but I didn't know. I just put it right on the countertop, the brand new marble counter, which I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Isn't it marble?
It's marble. I don't know.
So what's gonna happen to the marble?
I don't know. But she was like, well, what are you doing? And I said, taking the food out. But she wasn't mad, I don't think.
I would have done the same.
Oh, you would have?
Yeah.
All right.
I do it like that at home. I take it off and I put it on the marble.
Yeah. I thought marble was solid and it can take the heat. I don't know.
It
Look,
is.
Next time I'll know. Next time I'll know to put a towel down first.
Messed up when you put something hot on it.
I didn't either. But now we do. The more you know. 321-339-1055. I was kind of bummed out listening to Bubba earlier. I guess him and his son Tyler are going through it too, huh? It really kind of was hitting home to me. A child not talking to me for 4 months. And so I kind of know how he feels. It makes me sad thinking about that he's having to go through it as well. But whatever. It is what it is. Keep your head high, I guess, right? And everything will work out.
Yeah.
Everything will work itself out. I hope. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Just keep trudging along, I guess, right?
Yeah. Keep showing that your side, that you still have that love for her. You know, it's not your side who's putting up the block.
Yeah.
So they'll come around.
When's the last time you've been on a bicycle, a bike, not a motorcycle, a bike?
Last week.
Oh, you ride a bike
I
sometimes?
have 2 bikes, yeah.
Oh, you
I have
do?
a street bike and a mountain bike, yeah.
Really? I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Do you ride a lot?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
I have the whole get up and everything, man.
What?
Yeah.
Like little tiny tight shorts?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
With the clip shoes and everything.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you ride bicycles a lot?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Well, my son, he lives right behind the trail. That has like a bike trail.
Okay.
It's like a pump track. It's like a nice pump track for BMXs and mountain bikes. And behind that, it has like 2 miles of terrain inside the woods with jumps and everything. So we do that a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Oh, and I go street biking with my buddy Harold. So we go miles, on the trails.
I haven't been on a bicycle in a while, but the one thing I know about bicycles is I would be able to ride it, because you don't forget that. Joe Biden tried to ride a bike this weekend. It did not go well for him. I hope you've seen this video, and part of me it makes me sad because you can tell you can pretty much guess that he's gonna fall off this bike no matter what. Like, he has no business riding a bicycle. None whatsoever. And of course, he was riding. He was on vacation in Delaware, where he spends a lot of time. And just so much media around him and everything. Everyone saw him dump his bike. It's sad. I mean, the guy has no business riding a bicycle. He can't even talk.
Biden is spending the weekend in Delaware. He was out for a bike ride. He hit a tumble.
Uh-oh. Here he is. He doesn't look that comfortable on the bike to begin with. To be straight with you, you can kind of predict he's going to fall off. Here we go. Oh, he dumps it.
And he didn't hit a stumble. He did the dumbest crap he could ever do. Was what he forgot to take a foot out of the peg. I mean, out of the out of the foot peg. Yeah.
That when you go to a Secret Service training class, do you think that they train you to how to pick up the president from falling off a bike? Probably not, right? They're more concerned about people with weapons or whatever. But they have to learn how to pick the president up after he falls off his bicycle. The Secret Service agents were rushing over to him to help. How embarrassing is this?
He couldn't take his foot out the pedal.
No, he couldn't.
He couldn't take his foot out.
Uh-oh. He's getting up. I'm okay. It's going to be okay. And now they're clapping for a man who just fell off a bike.
The president took a spill there.
Yeah.
You can see it on the
Sure did.
screen. The pool press traveling with him kind of caught it, and you see him getting pulled up by the Secret Service. Now, right after that, he said that he was doing okay. He said to the press that he basically caught his foot on the bike. Now, we've asked for more details about how the president's doing, but after that, you could see that he addressed the crowd, really talking about his job, saying, that being the president is like any other job. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard.
What?
That has nothing to do with being a president.
Some days it's easy. What does that have to do with you just fell off the bike?
It's the regular human stuff.
You just fell off your bike, sir. You can't even ride a bicycle. Like I started riding bikes when I was 4. I don't know about you. I think between 3 and 5, most people learn to ride a bike. He's 79. Can't even ride a bike.
He shouldn't be on a bike.
I mean, if I'm the Secret Service and next time he's like, hey, let's dust off the bicycle for a little ride, I'm going to say no. You can't even walk up the stairs of Air Force One, buddy. How many times has he fallen going up the stairs to Air Force One? Many. In fact, one of the times he fell going up the stairs to Air Force One, he fell 3 times on one trip up. He did. He fell 3 different times walking upstairs. Here you go. You don't believe me? Here you go. Here it is. 3 times. He's walking up the stairs to Air Force One, greeting the military personnel around. No problem. Right? Easy enough, walking upstairs. Oh, 1. That's 1. 2. 3. Oh, he falls all the way down. The leader of the free world cannot walk upstairs, certainly can't ride a Huffy without dumping it. It's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed if I was him, right? The last thing I would do if I was that man is ride a bike and have cameras around me, knowing it's highly likely I'm going to fall.
I'm glad he's enjoying himself riding a bike and hanging out when the world's going to pieces.
Can't even walk upstairs, let alone ride the bicycle. Come on now. It's sad. It's really sad. I can't believe they won't let him take questions or say anything, really. I can't believe they're going to let him ride a bicycle, honestly. When Joe Biden comes out and says, "Hey guys, let's all get on the bicycles and go around the block," that's when they should be like, "No, absolutely not, Mr. President. You're not riding a bicycle. Can't even walk upstairs, buddy." It's crazy.
He's not used to those bikes. He's used to the old school ones with the big tire in the front and the little one in the back, like when he was little.
He probably wanted to try to get on one of these electric ones, and they're like, "No, sir. We have to go old school Huffy. Well, you're not going to ride the 40-mile-an-hour electric one. That's out of the question." And I think they negotiated it down to just the Huffy. He wanted to take the electric one out, 40 miles an hour. Secret Service was like, "Absolutely not. It's not happening. No way." His sneaker got stuck in the toe cage on the right pedal. But if you watch it, he was already leaning. He was already going down before his toe was stuck. So you can use that as an excuse if you want, but I don't buy it at all. Ridiculous.
Bad clone.
321-339-1055. Let me hit some messages. Stacy, Niceville, Florida. Hello, Stacy. He continued to hold on to the bike as he was falling. Yes, he did. He sure did. He went down with the ship. Which, going down with the ship, if you're a boat captain, admirable. Going down with the ship when you're riding a bicycle is dumb. Ray Oviedo. Ray here. Good morning, guys. Biden is like 100. He has no business on a bike, like he has no business being president. Agreed. Dennis is here. Keep the faith, Justin, but be realistic. My youngest daughter has not spoken to me since 2010. Her mother poisoned that well permanently. Hell hath no fury than that of a scorned woman. I hope not, Dennis. I hope I don't go that long. But I'm sorry you're going through it. My mother, hello, Mom. Morning, awesome team. LilShawn, I would have tried to return the drink at that price. Justin, your dad would tell you guys not to cry, that you were a big boy. Mama Clark would always say big boys and men do cry. They have feelings also. Well, I did yesterday. Sure did. I was a little embarrassed. But whatever. It is what it is. Phil's here. Good morning, Phil. Good morning, bros. My Father's Day was great. I got 20 different special flavor Oreo packs. Chocolate peanut butter pie is the best. Here comes diabetes type 4. Really? I didn't know they had that many Oreo packs.
I didn't either.
Wow. What happened to just like Oreos? Why do we need to mess up a good thing?
Can't find those anymore.
Oh, yeah. Al the mailman. Hello, Al. Thanks for being on today. You guys are top notch. Thank you, buddy. You're welcome. We had no choice. we didn't have any vacation days left. Gabe is here. Navarre. Hello, Gabe. Happy Monday, crew. JC, have you checked on Lurch to see how he's been lately? I have, indeed. He stayed at my house watching Bracco last weekend when I was out of town. I didn't see him, but he was there, so I know he's doing okay. Gabe is here. Good morning now from Panama City Beach. I'm on vacation. Congratulations. Nice. Franklin's here. Hello, Franklin. Good morning, guys. Hope you have a great day. Franklin, I know yesterday was tough for you, buddy. Hope it was okay. Mike is here. Sarasota. Stick to the Peloton, Brandon. I wouldn't even trust him on that. I mean, you think he's going to, like, blow something out, on the Peloton at the house. I don't know if I would trust Joe Biden on the Peloton either. I mean, probably safer for him than actually riding on the street. Probably. But I feel like he would hurt something on the Peloton as well. He gets so excited because, that dude's, like, talking to you, telling you to hurry up or whatever. On the Peloton, you have the screen in front of you. I feel like he'd get all excited and try to talk back, thinking that the guy was actually talking to him, And he's going to... I'm afraid he's going to fall off the Peloton.
This was an attempt that backfired, that's all. They were just trying to get out there and be like, let's just show the people that the president still is young, that he can still do things. And, look, the press. Like, who the hell is going to tell the press that the president is on a bike ride somewhere? Like, usually that's something that is not shared with anybody. And all of a sudden, you got a whole press row when the president is coming through and he can't even do one thing right.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. President, we're going to roll you out on a bicycle so they know that you're physically fit and mentally fit. How'd that go for you? Not well. My man fell off. I don't know how long this ride was, but my instinct tells me it had just started.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he had already put in 12 miles and then all of a sudden fell. I think he probably just started.
There's the press. Get on the bike.
Yeah. And he couldn't do it. He fell right off. And he went down with the bike. He didn't like try to jump off or anything. He fell all the way down with the bike. It's not funny, I guess, but kind of is. You think he's a good dancer? You think he can cut a rug?
No.
I'd like to see him dancing.
No.
Well, I can't really say anything about that either. I'm not exactly a great dancer at all, and not that I practice or anything at all. I think that probably when I get married, I think I'm gonna have to probably take some classes or something if I'm gonna have a wedding. Don't you think? Because don't you have to dance at a wedding if it's your wedding?
No. I mean, you got
No?
if you do dance, it's usually like the slow dance and the mom dance and stuff like that. Like the first dance, it's nothing like
good.
you have, unless you do like something choreographed that you and your soon-to-be wife are gonna do like the Thriller or something like.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But it seems to me that every time I go to a wedding, like the husband has to dance like just by himself with the wife, don't they?
Yeah, but it's usually like a slow dance.
Oh,
Like
I
a
don't even know how to
song,
do that. I guess I can just. What do you do? I don't even know how to do that really.
Side to side. That's
Oh,
it.
okay. So I don't have to do anything crazy.
No.
All right. So I don't need to take dance class. But what I found out is that dancing is genetic. So I can blame my lack of dancing skills on my parents. It's true. They just did a huge study on this, actually. And they looked at more than 600,000 people's DNA. And they got it from 23andMe, which is that thing where you send it in and it tells you if you're white or whatever. And they identified 69 different genetic variants associated with rhythm. And 13 to 16% of those variations are hereditary. So dancing and your dancing ability, or in my case, inability, is actually hereditary. So it's not my fault. It's my mom and dad's fault and their parents' fault. So my lack of dancing is no longer my fault. So I don't want to hear anyone say, "Oh, he's so boring. He goes to weddings and won't even dance with me."
Or is it because
I don't want to hear it because it's not my fault. It's hereditary.
Or sometimes you could grow up in family and households that the parents dance inside and they kind of vibe like that. And
Yes.
other parents don't do that. They don't.
Yeah.
So is that why too?
Other like normal parents who don't do that. Yes, I agree. Like my household. So 15% of your talent as a dancer is genetic, passed down from your parents. It also applies to musical talent, like playing drums or guitar. I'm also not very talented when it comes to musical instruments, I got to admit. Are you? Do you play any instruments?
Okay.
What do you play?
Like bongos and all that. Yeah.
Well, that's not like really playing.
Timbales.
No,
I
that's
play
just
drums,
called.
but not like I'm not the best drummer, but I can keep the beat.
I mean, let's be honest. Playing bongo is not really playing an instrument. That's getting high and being bored, isn't it? At the end of the day.
No, not if you're with the percussions. Like other people they got a trumpet, they got this, they got that. You got to stay on beat. You can't just be all over the place.
Well, I guarantee you could take a poll of all Americans, and not one person has played the bongos not stoned. Okay, that's just facts.
That's probably true. Though.
We polled 8 million Americans who have played the bongo. Not a single one of them did it without smoking weed.
Just one.
Just one. He was out of weed. He smoked all of it the night before.
And the cowbell.
Bongo is not an instrument. That's just entertainment when you're stoned. Instrument, my ass. Hey, LilShawn, do you play any instruments? Yeah, I do. What, like the guitar, the drum?
Got
No,
the
the
pack
bongos.
bongos.
I play the bongos. No. You just get high with your friends.
You got to keep the beat.
Yeah. So anyway, my lack of dancing skills is directly related to my parents.
Can your brothers dance?
No, none of us can. Well, yes, my middle one actually is a dancer.
There you go.
I think he just learned to try to score his wife. I think he was trying to impress his wife. So I think he honestly secretly went to dance classes so he could score his wife, and it worked. He's like he is a good dancer, actually, now that I think about it. He likes to dance to like rap stuff too. Let me get some messages here.
You got to dance good to that, because if you can't dance to rap, right?
Yeah.
Just look like a twig moving around. Like
Chet is here. And I have the whole, like, I'm white thing going for me, too, you know? So at least I have that going for me as an excuse. Chet is here. Morning, Justin and LilShawn. Hope you all had a great Father's Day. Enjoying the show as always. Thank you, Chet. Danny, Commerce, Georgia. Glad you had a great Father's Day with your daughter. She will cherish that time with you, and you will as well. That is absolutely correct. Ryan C., my chick wants to dance. I don't. What makes her right and me wrong? Look, I agree with you, Ryan. I agree with you. It's one of those things that when you start dating someone, you need to be up front with, like, yo, look, I'm going to be straight with you. I don't dance. So I don't want to hear a year and a half from now that you think I'm boring because I don't want to dance with you. Just like Halloween, okay? Or anytime I get into a relationship, I'm like first day, I'm like, I want to be straight up with you. I'm not going to your dumb Halloween parties. I'm not dressing up as Skid Row on Halloween. And then when I say no, I'm not dressing up. I don't need you saying you're so boring. I want to find a guy who wants to have fun. I don't want to hear that. Because I'm telling you straight up right now, I'm not dressing up for Halloween. Okay? You just need to get it right out in the open. I'm not dancing. I'm not dressing up for Halloween. And no, I'm not going to a Mexican restaurant on Cinco de Mayo. All right? Just all the negative stuff, get it right out of the gate at the beginning. And then you also have to say, once you say, and I quote, I am not dressing up for your Halloween party. And I don't want to hear 2 years from now when we're still together that I'm boring because I don't want to go to your Halloween party as a little dress-up guy. Because I told you 2 years ago. I was straight up about it. And you liked me then. Same goes with dancing. You need to just say straight up, I don't dance. Now, maybe occasionally, once a year, once every 2 years, you're at a wedding, you can do a little slow dance if you have to. But that's about the extent of it. I think if you just make the blanket statement at the beginning of the relationship, I don't dance. A slow dance every once every year, 2 years, something like that is acceptable.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Now, if you don't dance and you're in a relationship and you don't dance, you are somewhere where people are dancing, would you be upset if your girl dances with someone else?
Like another dude?
Yeah.
It depends on how old they are, I think, Like if it's someone's grandfather, it's probably okay. What, you? Okay, but you're a dancer anyway. You'll go dance, wouldn't
Right.
you? Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
let's
if
say
I'm with somebody and somebody asks them to dance like salsa, they may dance salsa better than me. I can't dance that well.
You're cool with it?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Is it like real close dancing or kind of like far
No,
apart
salsa
dancing?
is not like dirty dancing or anything like that. But some people have more skills than others. So I would be holding her back from her skills and dancing and having a better time as far as like in a dance. Because I can't do the things he can, but I'm not going to be jealous guy and not let her dance because,
I mean,
especially if I'm not dancing and I can't dance, I'm not going to let her keep her from dancing.
I mean, I don't need some like young stud gyrating all over my girl, like, slapping her ass or whatnot.
Hola, I would like to take your missus out for a dance. For un baile.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with a little bit of that, but again, if I turn around and he's like smacking her ass, gyrating, I don't think I would like that either. I think there's probably a healthy medium there somewhere.
Say Rodolfo. Say Rodolfo.
He's like, pow, pow, pow.
Rodolfo.
No.
Why are you saying his name?
Yeah, you said I could dance with her. I didn't say smack her ass.
That's part of the dance. A smack it in.
No, thank you. All right, we got to take a break. When we return, so they're doing the World Cup this year, which is a mistake, I think, in Qatar. Am I saying it correctly? Qatar. And what a disaster. Like, well, why would they ever do a World Cup there? Number one, it's like 180 degrees. Number two,
Qatar, is it?
I think it's Qatar. I think. We'll double check. We'll have our research team look into it during the break. So it's already hot. Like they're not very accepting people. You can't drink alcohol, which World Cup fans are drunks. I mean, they go to the games to get drunk. No offense. But also, if you are caught in this country having sex with someone that is not your wife or husband, you're facing 7 years in jail in Qatar. Suck. What? Unbelievable. I'll hit that and plenty more. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
The Shannon Burke Show.
And so this is my brother. I guess you're okay with Trump administration killing salmon, areas forever.
Why won't anybody think of the salmon?
How does Trump come into it?
He is also a well-known hater of salmon. In fact, he said,
fried salmon, it's too fishy. Really too fishy for me. I like rather the filet of fish. It's more to my liking with tartar sauce.
The Shannon Burke Show. Weekdays at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 Central on Florida Man Radio.
If you're a business owner, you can find new customers here on Florida Man Radio with Bubba the Love Sponge.
We'll hype you up in my show mornings.
Have your company featured during middays.
Justin Clark here, 10 to noon.
Or jump in with me, Dan Bongino, from noon till 3.
Or we can plug you in during prime PM drive.
Yep, I've got you covered during the Shannon Burke Show.
We'll create a custom marketing plan based on your goals and budget.
Just visit FloridaManRadio.com and click on the Advertise tab.
Taking over Central Florida and now the Emerald Coast.
Attention veterans, are you tired of the confusion connected with cannabis use? Many veterans are misinformed on the laws of medical cannabis and the Department of Veteran Affairs benefits. True Leave's True Vet program is designed to help educate veterans on the accessibility and use of medical cannabis. Their outreach programs help sponsor veteran nonprofits across the nation, including financial support, educational seminars, product explanation, and connection with local doctors in your area. To find out more, visit TrueLeave.com. That's TrueLeave.com.
What's up, everyone? It's Easy from the Shannon Burke Show. If you're like me, anytime you go to someone's house, one of the first things you notice is the floors. So if you're still rocking that 70s shag carpet, it may be time to call my friends at Home Floor Store. Justin and his crew could not make the process any easier. They come to you, bringing samples, doing all the measurements, and giving you a quote, all for free. So by the time they leave, you know exactly what you're getting. Call 888-367-5858 or visit athomefloorstore.com for your free appointment today. That's At Home Floor Store.
Creative Floors, it's worth talking to the experts.
Step into summer and onto new floors. Enhance your favorite design scheme. Modern, rustic, coastal, transitional, with attractive flooring options to uplift your home. Hi, Nancy at Creative Floors, and we carry a huge selection of stylish flooring updates for every budget. And with interest financing, you can buy now and pay later. Visit us at CreativeFloorsOnline.com for locations where it's worth talking to the experts.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Don't wait, act now. With hurricane season coming in, make sure you have your roof looked at by a licensed professional so that we can document your roof before and after hurricane season. We want to make sure homeowners are taken care of and there are no surprises in the future. Karma Roofing makes sure that you know all your options and you choose the most affordable plan. So call us today at 321-GO-KARMA and visit us online at karmaroofing.com. CCC 133-2723.
Gatorland knows you need more animals, more gators, and more fun.
And now, Florida residents get what they need for less with $16.50 admission now through the end of June. We know what y'all need. Y'all need Gatorland.
So you've got a clunker in the driveway and you don't know what to do with it? Budget You Pull It. They buy junkers. That's right. Budget You Pull It pays top dollar for junk autos. Call them and they'll give you an appraisal on the spot. Can't drive it in? They'll make arrangements to pick it up. Budget You Pull It. Low-cost auto parts and they'll buy your junker. Visit them today on 9th Street, just off Highway 50 in Winter Garden or budgetyoupullit.com.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. but you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids, work. I get it. You're busy. So what better time than now? Let's begin. Raise one finger if you're a man. Ladies, none yet. Oh, count in your head if you're driving. Now, 3 more fingers for everyone over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40, 1 more if you're not physically active, another finger if anyone in your family has type 2 diabetes, another if you've got high blood pressure. If you're overweight, raise another finger, 2 if you're very overweight, and 3 if you're really overweight. You've just taken the world's first audio pre-diabetes test. And if you're holding up 5 or more fingers, visit doihaveprediabetes.org or talk to your doctor. There's no excuse because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
So the World Cup is coming up in November. I know a lot of you don't care. It's soccer. We don't watch that. A lot of people hate soccer.
Now when the World Cup comes around.
Yeah, I mean, the World Cup is fun. Yeah. It really is. But, you know, a lot of this audience, they're not big soccer guys. Let's be honest. Baseball, sure. Basketball, a little bit. Football, absolutely. Soccer, I don't know. I don't know if I care about soccer. But the World Cup is fun to watch. Well, this year, it's in November in Qatar or Qatar. I don't really know the proper way to say it.
Take a look at RT America. You have this guy.
So somebody says, stop saying Qatar. It's Qatar. Like Qatar. Repeat. Qatar. Somebody else who also wrote to us, he says, why do you keep calling it Qatar? So these comments sparked a huge debate.
So how do you say it? Qatar?
Qatar.
Qatar.
Right behind me over there in our newsroom, with everybody arguing about whether it's Qatar or Qatar. So here's a definitive answer from our own resident expert, our RT Arabic correspondent, Ahmed Al-Hazim, said the correct pronunciation is Qatar. Qatar. Not Qatar. Not Qatar, but Qatar. Accent for a syllable, as in...
Whatever.
He's making it more complicated than it is. It's just Qatar. That's it.
My man just confused me.
Qatar.
I thought we were getting somewhere there. Now I don't know any better than I did before. Qatar. Qatar.
It's like he's chopping something with his hand.
Qatar. Well, a World Cup sex ban, basically, is effectively in place during the World Cup in Qatar. Because anyone caught having sex with anyone other than their spouse will face a 7-year jail term. 7 years. I mean, do you know how much booze and sex goes on at these World Cups? A lot.
Especially with the athletes.
Especially with the athletes. There's a lot of booze, a lot of sex that goes on at these places. But now you can't have any booze or any sex unless it's with your husband or wife. Or you get 7 years on the slammer. Can you believe this? Why in the world are they having this tournament there anyway? First of all, I'm never going to visit Qatar. I don't really know where it is, if you want the honest truth. But I do know one thing about it. I don't want to go there. It's not a place I want to go. Well, now the government there also said there will be no exceptions made to this law on anyone caught having sex with someone not their wife or husband will face 7 years.
Qatar's not too far from Dubai.
Qatar, yeah, well, they do a lot of sex in Dubai, I think. Dubai is westernized now. It's the Las Vegas of the East. What happens in Dubai stays in Dubai.
If you do something bad in Dubai, you'll stay in Dubai, too.
That's right. Sex out of marriage and homosexuality are illegal in Qatar, where the tournament will be held. Both come with prison sentences of 7 years. Crazy. FIFA has said that all people are welcome at the tournament, but it's kind of like hush-hush. Like, we know they don't like gay people over there. You don't want to be flying your rainbow flag in Qatar, that's for sure.
Yeah, let me see some demonstrations going on over there. Let's see if they have the balls to do that.
Exactly. There's already reports of fans that have different last names trying to book hotel rooms, getting them canceled. So if they see that you have a different last name, they're canceling your hotel in Qatar. It's crazy. Alcohol banned. I mean, this is a World Cup with no sex or booze? How's that going to go? Why in the world would they have chosen that country? I can't explain it, although I think that maybe there was some sort of money, going around type of thing, and some of the FIFA people got fired. I think some of them even went to jail I think Qatar might have, spent a little bit of their oil money on getting this thing over there, if you know what I'm saying. No problem. Can you drink coffee in Qatar, you think? Is it one of these places you can't even have a Diet Coke or coffee or anything, or is it just booze? I don't know. I do know that drinking coffee and going shopping is a very bad idea for your wife. If your wife comes home and she's like, hey, honey, I'm going to go shopping, hide the coffee.
And do not take your Bible.
Yeah.
Because religious books are also illegal.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Damn.
Imported drugs, alcohol, pornography, pork products, religious books.
Well, I got to tell you, don't let your wife go shopping with coffee. They did a whole study on this, and if you want to try to save some money, either hide the credit card or hide the coffee. Because coffee drinkers, when they go shopping, if they're drinking coffee, spend 50% more money and bought 30% more stuff than people who are not drinking coffee. Hide the caffeine, please. Do not let them take the credit card and a cup of coffee at the same time.
You should try that one day when we get with Makaila.
Yeah. What? Hide the coffee?
We'll give her coffee one day,
no.
let her go shopping, and then the next day, don't let her drink coffee. See how much she buys.
Yeah. I'm going to hide the coffee for sure. She's a prolific shopper as is. Coffee or not.
But you have to give her props, though, because she shops for you,
She
too.
does. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Take all the coffee you want. They think it's because caffeine makes us more energetic and more impulsive. And people who drink coffee tended to buy far more non-essential items that they really didn't need after all. So you're just rolling in, like spending a ton of dough, buying crap you don't need. I feel like I want to be a minimalist, I think. I want to get rid of everything and just be a minimalist.
Van life.
Yeah, I don't know about that with the gas prices. Apartment life. I just want to get rid of a bunch of crap. I feel like I have too much crap. These minimalists, I'm jealous of these minimalists. It seems like a lot of fun to me, actually. You know, they have like one couch, one TV, that's about it. I kind of want that.
That's like me. You go in my place, I have a couple, but I don't have too many things around.
No?
Because I like keeping stuff clean.
So you like it that way. You like being a minimalist.
If you look at my kitchen, there's nothing on the counters.
Is that right?
And I have a coffee maker,
Yeah.
I have a blender, but I keep all that stuff like in the drawers. I don't like none of that crap.
It makes you feel messy if it's
cluttered.
all out of
It makes me feel cluttered. It makes me, I got to pick this up and clean under this. No, I just put it away. Whenever I got to use it, then I'll pull it out.
And you've always been like that.
Yeah,
always.
I think I have. I think because when I was younger, my mom used to make me clean my room up. So whenever, I kind of helped her out whenever she did laundry or whatever. And if it was messy, she would dump my drawers out.
Right.
And she'd be like, you got to fold that stuff.
Some people like coffee. Some people, though, get their caffeine from soft drinks, from sodas, and they're obsessed with it.
I'd rather coffee.
My uncle used to have an obsession with Tab. You remember Tab?
Oh, yeah.
And then his switched over to Diet Coke. And I'm talking like, 6, 7, 10 of them a day. That's all he would drink. Like, heaven forbid you mix in a bottle of water or something every now and again. They just drink Diet Coke all day, every day.
Tab was the 1-calorie soda.
Oh, yes, it was. It was also make you throw up. It was so gross. It wasn't. Oh, yeah, here we are. Yeah, I really don't remember what it tastes like. I just remember thinking I didn't like it. I don't have a specific taste in my head of what Tab was like, but I remember I didn't really love it. It wasn't my thing.
It was the first diet soda, huh?
Was it?
Nah, I'm saying 1 calorie.
Yeah, I think it was one of the first few diet sodas, I believe. What this dude over in the UK, though, has a $700 a month Pepsi addiction. 41-year-old guy, $700 a month he spends on Pepsi, or $8,600 per year, or $25 a day, all on Pepsi. He said he would drink 10 liters of Pepsi a day. That's a lot.
Good Lord.
Isn't that a lot?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
And he'd been drinking 10 liters a day for the last 20 years. If you add it up, he spent $170,000 on Pepsi alone.
Was this fat bastard over there?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely put on some weight. Andy Curry is his name. He says he has finally now kicked his addiction to Pepsi by going to a hypnotist. And the hypnotist has helped him kick his $700 a month Pepsi addiction. Good for you. He weighed 250 pounds, kept going up, because that crap will make you fat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just straight up Pepsi will make you fat. It will. And especially if you're drinking 10 liters of it a day. It's ridiculous. His doctor was worried about him getting diabetes as well. And he has had 220,000 cans of Pepsi, the equivalent of 7 million sugar cubes. Yikes. However, he went and saw a hypnotist recently, one single session. On Zoom, in fact. It wasn't even on the couch. And he kicked it. One session with the hypnotist.
Wow.
That's not really good business practice by the hypnotist if you think about it. If you can be that powerful for, $60. I'd want them to at least have to buy 5 or 6 sessions, I mean, just for revenue purposes.
But think about the promotion he's getting now.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. We're talking about it here in Florida on a radio show. After the session with the hypnotist, he drank his first glass of water in over 20 years. And he hasn't gone back to Pepsi at all.
You sure it wasn't this guy right here?
I'm not kidding. I got a crap on deck that could choke a donkey.
That was him. How did you know? He also said he has dropped over 40 pounds already.
Probably just from a fart.
Yeah.
From all that gas.
Exactly. Oh, don't drink that much Pepsi. I'll have a Diet Coke maybe like once a week or once every 2 weeks or something like that.
I like the pineapple Fantas every now and then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A pineapple Fanta? Yeah. I've never heard of such a thing.
Really?
Is it still in an orange thing or is it in the yellow thing?
No, yellow. It's in a regular clear Fanta 20-ounce bottle.
Oh, I see.
But it's like yellow.
But Fanta at its core is orange drink, right?
Well, no, there's orange, there's Fanta, there's grape.
But when I say Fanta, most people would think orange drink.
Right.
But now they have different flavors, I guess is what you're telling me.
Pineapple, grape, yep.
And you like the pineapple one?
It's my favorite.
How often do you have that?
Once or twice a week.
Oh, I see. Makaila will buy a regular Pepsi, like a 20-ounce bottle or whatever, and take one sip of it and then put it back in the refrigerator, and she'll have one sip a day. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
This is weird. With Chinese food.
Yeah?
Dr. Pepper.
Is it only with Chinese?
I have a Dr. Pepper with Chinese food for some reason. Yeah.
Diet or regular?
Regular. I don't like diet stuff.
And you always order Chinese from the same place.
Yep.
And so every time you place that order, you order a Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
I wonder how that happened.
I have no idea.
Now, let's say that if you went to a different Chinese restaurant, not the one that you normally order delivery from, would you also order a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I like Dr. Pepper with Chinese food.
Wow. And do you get one 20-ounce soda, or do you have to get a bigger one?
I get 2 16-ounce.
2 16-ounce. Oh, and you drink both of them at the...
Yep.
Now, when you order the Chinese food from your little local delivery place with the 2 16-ounce Dr. Peppers, do you finish all of the food there at that setting, or do you put it in the refrigerator and eat it later?
Sometimes I'll finish the food.
Yeah.
Because I only eat like once a day.
Okay.
You
And
know,
I
until
imagine
get
this is a
hungry.
pretty large order. What do you get?
Pork fried rice and chicken skewers, like teriyaki chicken skewers. Are
Oh, really?
amazing. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too
but
bad.
it's 2 orders of chicken skewers.
Oh, I
They
see.
come like 4 each.
I gotcha. It's kind of boring. I was expecting you to have, like a Kung Pao chicken or whatever. No, you just get chicken skewers. That's boring.
They're awesome.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Let me hit some messages here. Join me if you would like. 321-339-1055. Pat is here. Hello, Pat. In Canada. Good morning, guys. I used to drink at least 2 bottles of 2 liters of Pepsi a day. Really? I went cold turkey and my pancreas went on vacation and never fully came back. Really? Oh, you're not supposed to quit sugars cold turkey. So I guess you got to wean yourself off of it a little bit. Scotty's here. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Scotty's here, Atlanta, Georgia. Growing up in the 80s, my parents would drink Tab all the time. By the way, did you know that the acronym for Tab is thin and beautiful? I had no idea. I never knew Tab was thin and beautiful.
Well, you never seen anybody thin and beautiful drinking Tab.
That's right. And most times, everyone drinking Tab also is smoking a cigarette at the same time. This is proven fact.
With the same hand they were holding the can with.
Yeah, Google it. No one's ever said, oh, I'm going to go have a Tab without also having a cigarette at the same time.
A stove and a Tab.
Yeah, they go together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Let's see. Kevin is here. Hello, Kevin. I went to a couple of Olympic soccer games. They were epic fun. Qatar is pronounced Qatar. Qatar. Okay, you got it. Karen is here. Hello, Karen. Good morning, friends. Well, at least you catch monkeypox in Qatar. Yeah, or you can't catch it. Good point. When I eat pepperoni pizza, I have to have a Coke with it. Canned Coke. Yeah. I mean, there are certain foods. I agree with what you're saying, and Karen, that you just your memory is of having this particular drink with that.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
From drinking the soda that first sip.
Jacob's here. Must be why Target has Starbucks in their stores. Exactly right. It's a genius move because people drink coffee while shopping, buy more crap.
And where is Starbucks? Right at the entrance.
Oh, yeah, right there. Swing by. Rich B is here. That's stupid. My wife never changed her last name to my last name, so we wouldn't be able to book a hotel even though we've been married for 16 years. What do you think of that? What do you think of women or men, whatever, who don't change their name to their last name to their husband's name? Do you like that or no?
Do they add the husband's last name? Do they keep it and add the husband's last name?
I don't know.
Because
You're okay with that?
Yeah, if they keep their name but add yours as well, or if they don't want to fully add yours, then I mean, there has to be a hell of a good reason for that.
Yeah. I think that I would want my wife to become a Clark. I really do.
Of course.
I don't know if that's old school or selfish. I don't know, but I just feel like if you're going to get married, then take my last name. That's how I see it. That's how I feel.
Right.
Rightly or wrongly, that's how I feel. My little brother's wife, I believe, kept her last name, didn't take Clark. Which, whatever.
Didn't even add it?
I don't think so.
Because sometimes they'll keep their name and then they'll just add it.
Let's see here. Pete is here. You might have had some rhythm if you were more than 0% Native American. That's right. You weren't here for that, but I once took a test because I was convinced that I was part Cherokee Indian or Native American, whatever. But I was 0.0. I was so frustrated. I almost took the day off that day. I was so mad. Beth is here. Be honest up front. Set expectations. That's what I even tell new real estate agents. My mother is here. Hello, Mom. Good morning, awesome team. LilShawn, I would have tried to... Oh, never mind. Sure. Your grandfather, Jack, loved Tab, and Nan was a big dancer. I didn't get that gene. Me neither. Colin is here. Hello, Colin. Skid Row costume, huh? I know. I don't know where Skid Row came from earlier. Only time I've seen Tab is Bill Murray using it as a mixer in Scrooged. Yeah, that's right.
That, yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. When we get back, we covered Charlie Sheen last week and his 18-year-old daughter, Sammy, creating an OnlyFans account. Covered that. He was pissed. And then he and Denise Richards were kind of at war. He was blaming Denise for Sammy signing up for OnlyFans. Well, now he has reversed course and is in support of Sammy's new career on OnlyFans. We'll cover that and plenty more. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
Orlando. It's Jesse Kelly. It's only right for me to have a home here on Florida Man Radio. Unfiltered and unafraid. That's what you get from me, unapologetically. Take a ride with me and we'll talk everything from pizza to politics. Whether it's tackling serious issues the mainstream media outlets are too scared to touch, or having a good time cracking jokes with all my red-blooded Americans out there, it's all for you weeknights at 7 p.m. on Florida Man Radio. Florida Man Radio.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
Creative Force, it's worth talking to the experts.
We love our pets, big and small, we love them all, but boy, can they mess up our floors. Hi, Nancy, fellow pet lover at Creative Floors, and we carry the largest selection of pet-friendly flooring. We carry pet-friendly vinyl plank, laminate, hardwood, tile, and even carpet. Let our knowledgeable team help you find the most durable flooring for you and your furry friend. 1 year no-interest financing available. Visit us at CreativeFloorsOnline.com for locations where it's worth talking to the experts.
If you're looking for a place to go with friends or meet new ones, you're looking for Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 5 great locations, there's one bound to be near you.
There's always something happening at Frogger's.
Come with friends or bring the family for some food and fun.
Great place, great food, and the kids love it here.
Don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu, where everything is fresh, never frozen. Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Old Town. Frogger's, hopping with food and fun.
Florida Man Radio is live on iHeartRadio. Download the iHeartRadio app and take Florida Man Radio with you everywhere you go, 24/7.
I can't get enough.
Get breaking news, sports, comedy, talk radio shows, and more, all in one place. And if it's podcasts you're looking for, guaranteed you'll find one for your specific needs right now on the iHeartRadio app. Florida Man Radio is everywhere.
Anywhere I want, anywhere I need.
Thanks to the iHeartRadio app.
Is there anything more annoying than car repairs? And the cost is ridiculous. Well, if you own some tools and aren't afraid of using a little elbow grease, you need to go to Budget You Pull It. Budget You Pull It can save you events. They've got parts from bumper to bumper and everything in between. Fenders, motors, transmissions, batteries. You need it, you pull it. Got a junk car that you're trying to unload? Budget You Pull It also pays top dollar for junkers. You pull it, you save. BudgetYouPullIt.com.
There's never been a better time to get a pair of gorgeous diamond stud earrings than right now at International Diamond Center. Listen to this. Now, for a limited time, you can get an extra 20% off all diamond stud earrings and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Let's say that again. You can get a pair of perfectly matched diamond stud earrings, take an extra 20% off IDC's already low price, and spread your payments out over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. IDC's selection of diamond studs has never been better. Hundreds and hundreds of 2 and 4 carat pairs of studs in stock now. Come and upgrade from 1 carat to 2 carats, or from 2 carats to 4 carats. With an offer like this, it's easy to splurge. Imagine a $6,000 pair of diamond studs. Take 20% off the top, then spread the rest over 5 years. That comes to just $80 a month. A $10,000 pair of diamond studs, after the markdown, gets you to $135 a month. Don't miss the biggest sale ever on diamond stud earrings. Now through June 30th only, and only at International Diamond Center. Unapproved credit.
You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 business days before any digging project. So before you do this, or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Gatorland knows you need more animals, more gators, and more fun. And now, Florida residents get what they need for less with $16.50 admission now through the end of June. We know what y'all need. Y'all need Gatorland.
Don't wait, act now. With hurricane season coming in, make sure you have your roof looked at by a licensed professional so that we can document your roof before and after hurricane season. We want to make sure homeowners are taken care of and there are no surprises in the future. Karma Roofing makes sure that you know all your options and you choose the most affordable plan. So call us today at 321-GO-KARMA and visit us online at karmaroofing.com. CCC 133-2723.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
WTYZ, Altamont Springs, WOTW HD3, Windermere, WXUS, HD3, Tunellen, Ocala, WCOB, Valparaiso, Florida Man Radio. On Florida Man Radio.
Hour number 2 for a Monday morning has arrived. LilShawn has as well. Beanbag Nation along for the ride. Join us if you wish. 321-339-1055. We talked last week about Charlie Sheen's daughter, 18-year-old daughter, Sammy, and her new career as an OnlyFans model. Charlie was pissed. He was blaming Denise Richards. He was saying that it's all Denise's fault because Sammy now lives with Denise, and, it's all the ex-wife's fault. Well, now he has reversed course and says that he is supportive of this decision, of her new career, if you want to call it that. Now more than ever, it's essential that Sammy have a united parental front to rely upon. From this moment forward, she'll have it abundantly. So now he supports this. I wouldn't like it, I got to tell you. He probably doesn't like it. He's just publicly saying that, don't you think? I would not want my 18-year-old daughter on OnlyFans. I would not. 18 is still pretty young.
Oh, well, think about it. She's a warlock. She's the daughter of a warlock. She's winning.
I guess so. I guess. I can assure you I do not want to see my daughters on OnlyFans at age 18. Denise also said, I also can't be judgmental of her choices. I did Wild Things and Playboy. Quite frankly, her father shouldn't be either. And to be able to ignore the negativity at her age, it took me many years, and I still sometimes struggle. So, I don't know. I mean, this is definitely good marketing for her OnlyFans account. I wonder how many followers she has or whatever. What do you think she charges? Do we know? What do you normally have to pay to follow someone on OnlyFans? Is it like $5 a month or $30 a month? I don't know. But I would have to imagine she's going to be one of the most followed with all this publicity. Although maybe it's a little creepy, 18. I mean, look, it's legal, I guess, but 18 seems a little young to me.
There's a market for everything out there. And listen, if people want to pay to watch whatever it is, and if she's willing to put herself out there, I don't see any problem with it.
No, I mean,
I wouldn't pay for it. I'd rather spend money on a part for the Prelude or something like that, or for the motorcycle. But
or for a double jack on the rocks, $32.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you probably could have gotten 4 months of Sammy's OnlyFans account for that one beverage. You know,
we just want our child to pursue whatever would make them happy, and if that's what they believe would make them happy, then absolutely.
Well, I'm going to try to find out what Sammy charges for OnlyFans. Sammy Sheen OnlyFans. Let's see how much she charges you per month. OnlyFans, Sammy Sheen. I probably shouldn't be doing this on this computer, huh? Oh, okay. You can subscribe for $19.99 a month, huh?
How much?
$19.99. Still less than your cocktail. Or if you want to do 12 months, you can get 15% off for $203 total for the whole year. 6 months, you get 10% off.
And
100%.
is this, people who do that, are they now on OnlyFans and they could explore any page? Or is that just for her page? Or?
I don't know. No, I think that you have to pay per page, I believe. I think that if you follow Sammy Sheen on OnlyFans, you can't follow other people too. I don't think they throw in Bridget for free. Right. You know, I think it's a case by case thing. So $20 a month basically. I would feel a little bit creepy, honestly, at 18. It seems a little bit young for me to be following someone's naked photos. I don't even know. I have no idea what she does on there. I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure she's got some old ass dudes on there already.
Oh, absolutely. It's all old dudes. Internet. And she posts things on there. One of them says, "Kiss me," then "Let's go skinny dipping." Your view of me.
A lot of sticky screens.
Yeah.
Keyboards.
Anyway, I hope I don't ever have to have that talk with my kids. No, you're not going to be on OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. But look, I support. Look, you can do whatever you want with your body, people. I don't care. But when it's your own child, it's a little bit different. Amber Heard was seen shopping over the weekend at TJ Maxx. I guess the $8 million is starting to make her struggle a little bit because she was shopping at TJ Maxx. She owes dude $8 million, but apparently there's some talk that he might say, whatever, I won, you don't have to pay me. But if that's the case, she really, really, really needs to shut up because she keeps talking and talking to the point where Johnny, he's probably thinking, you know what, I'm not going to take her money. But if she keeps talking, he's going to say, okay, let's go collect that money. She needs to chill. She needs to be his best fan right now, I think. But, I mean, his lawyers have basically said that he might not make Amber pay. But if he starts listening to these Dateline interviews, he's probably going to go after that dough. He's probably going to...
She's not all there, man.
Probably going to try to garnish her accounts.
Is there one piece of evidence that you wish the jury had seen?
Yeah, there's a binder worth of years of notes that were taken by my doctor.
That doctor was Amber's therapist at the time. In January of that year, she told her therapist Depp hit her, threw her on the floor. 8 months after that, ripped her nightgown, threw her on bed. And in 2013, the therapist's notes say he threw her against a wall and threatened to kill her.
I am talking about what's happening to me in real time when she was taking contemporaneous notes.
If I'm her lawyer, I'm saying, let's not do any interviews for a while. Let's see if we can get Johnny just kind of sweep this one under the rug. But now she's going on Dateline and continuing to rap about this. I mean, I think he's going to want the $8 million. I literally think he was going to say, don't worry about it. I won. I proved that I'm not a bad person or whatever, which he didn't. But, I mean, he did win. But if she continues doing these interviews, I think that he's going to say, okay, let's go collect that money, right? She needs to chill with this. If I was her lawyer, I would tell her to absolutely chill. Don't say another word. Pretend like the guy doesn't exist. Yeah.
How much did Dateline offer her?
I don't know. Yeah, they probably did pay her something, although she still had to go to TJ Maxx. She doesn't strike me as a shop at TJ Maxx kind of star.
Is that the outfit she got to wear on the interview?
Maybe. I don't know. Not sure. And now we've got J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. She performed with her 14-year-old child, Emmy. Is it Emmy? Over the weekend at Dodger Stadium. And she introduced her 14-year-old using they and them pronouns. Now, we were talking about this during the break, and you and I are both not really judgmental people. I mean, you know, do whatever you want. Feel however you want to feel. I don't care. I mean, I hope you feel great and what. But these pronoun things, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know when you say he or she or they or them. I don't know when the right. You should have to wear a T-shirt, don't you think?
Yeah.
You need to have something on your body where I know that. Oh, okay. After 42 years of knowing that that's he and that's a she, now I got to go with the they or whatever. Like I need some sort of a guidebook on this.
If I look at a plane, I'm like, oh, look at that plane.
Right.
I don't know the plane feels like a vehicle. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, plane. You look like a plane. But I didn't know that you identified as a car.
Yes.
Sorry.
Exactly right.
That makes no sense.
I don't understand that. How do I know when I have to say he or she or they or them? I don't understand. And I'm not even trying to be a dick. I literally don't know. How do you know when to address someone as they or them?
I told you, I went to 7-Eleven to pick something up the other day, and the guy was behind the counter, and I said, thanks, bro. Just being nice, just came out. I wasn't trying to disrespect anybody. I said, thanks, bro. Whatever.
Right.
This and that. He's like,
I'm not a bro.
I'm not a bro. And I was like, excuse me? He's like, I'm not a bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And I was like, genuinely, I was like, okay, well, educate me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I just said, bro, because this is what I seen. I wasn't trying to disrespect you on purpose.
Yes.
What are you? I am a she, he. I'm a she, her.
A she, her.
Okay. How do you have two? Are you a she or a her? Or are you confused that you don't know whether, so you're taking both of them. You're a she and a her. And how am I supposed to know that? You look like a he.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, bro, so wear something that says that. Because my brain just said, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's what I seen. I was being nice to somebody. A person.
You had a good idea.
It's going too far.
You had a good idea during the break. You said, let's have 6-year-olds determine this because let's see what a 6-year-old sees. A 6-year-old probably would have seen that's a dude, right? And that's why you said, hey, bro, thanks, bro. You were just being nice. You didn't know it was a I don't look.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to disrespect. I'm listening.
I don't know.
I'm like you. To each their own. If you want to feel or do whatever you want to do with your body and bang whoever you want to bang or get banged by, I don't care. I don't care, but don't get mad at the rest of us for your decision.
Yeah, well, apparently J-Lo's daughter is a they or them. Here, hold on. I'll play what she said. Let's see if we can figure it out.
I ask them to sing with me all the time, but they won't. So this is a very special occasion. They're very, very busy and booked and pricey. It costs me when they come out. but they're worth every single penny because they're my favorite duet partner of all time.
So she was referring to her daughter, but she kept saying they and them. They are my favorite duet partner of all time. She wasn't talking about multiple kids. She was talking about that one kid.
So now her daughter's multiple people?
I guess so.
Isn't they plural?
I mean, that's what I learned in English class in 2nd grade. But apparently, no, I don't know.
Ask them to sing with me all the time, but they won't. So this is a very special occasion. They're very, very busy.
See, she's talking about one child.
They're very,
very busy. First of all, your 14-year-old's not busy. But when I heard this, it sounded to me that she was talking about multiple children, but she's not. She's talking about the one child.
Is she feeding into the confusion, though?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they is multiple people. They is not one person. Why do I have to learn an entire new language? Why? Why do I need to learn an entire new language just to be further confused?
It reminds me of that damn post on Facebook that everybody went crazy for. Is this blue or is it pink? Is it a blue dress or is it a pink dress?
Yeah. Here, I'm going to play this one more time. And this is J-Lo referring to her one child. This is not her referring to multiple children.
Ask them to sing with me all the time, but they won't. So this is a very special occasion. They're very, very busy and booked and pricey. It costs me when they come out. But they're worth every single penny because they're my favorite duet partner of all time.
I don't want to hear the music.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And now, is she still J-Lo's daughter?
I don't know.
Or is she not the daughter anymore?
I don't know. My head spins. I mean, J-Lo just said they are expensive. I thought that meant multiple kids. No, she's talking about one kid. They, what? They is multiple.
I heard a comedian say something brilliant over the weekend. With the times we live in now, and everybody wants to be politically correct, we need to stop having baby reveal parties.
Yes.
Because how are you telling your baby what they are? How are you going to have a baby reveal party if your baby hasn't told you what they are yet?
What?
That is disrespectful to your baby.
Yeah, it is.
How is your baby going to grow up and see a video of you telling the world that the baby was this gender when the baby didn't decide yet?
How dare you, Mom?
Let's have the gender reveal when the baby feels like he or she is a they or a them or a whatever they want to be, and then have the gender reveal when the baby or the kid or whatever is at that age.
Allow us to use an analogy momentarily. Let's say I came into the radio station tomorrow morning and I was like, yo, you have no idea what happened last night. They had sex with me. You would think that I had a threesome, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just one. Yeah, what did you do last night? Well, they had sex with me. Wow! Woo!
Look at God!
No, just her. Well, why did you say they? Well, because that's how they identify, I guess.
You shouldn't say her, because that was disrespectful.
They had all the sex with me last night. Really? How many? 2 boys, 1 girl, or 2 girls, 1 guy?
Intelligence, man.
No, they had sex with me. Oh, just one person. That would be confusing, wouldn't it? Of course it would. It's going to be a weird week. Supreme Court releasing multiple decisions this week, Tuesday and I believe Thursday. 18 cases still remain to be decided, including obviously the one that reportedly will overturn Roe versus Wade. So buckle up. You know, keep your firearms handy, if you know what I mean. Could be an ugly week around here. So likely either Tuesday or Thursday, the decision overturning Roe versus Wade will be released. So prepare for rioting. Not a good time to be a Supreme Court justice, really. A scary time.
Why? But why do people? Why?
Because people are crazy, and they're rioting outside of their houses right now. You know that one dude went to kill Kavanaugh, and it's really just disturbing, honestly. I mean, these justices are there trying to make the decisions that they think are right.
And if you ask me, the guy who went to go kill Kavanaugh is a lot worse than what they're saying January 6th happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy.
No one's talking about it anyway.
Of course.
You're talking about babies and gender reveal parties. And I agree with you now. We shouldn't do that because it's
disrespectful to the baby.
Disrespectful to the unborn child. It's presumptuous. Oh, How do you know that it's gonna be a boy? Cause might feel. I know you see the penis in the little thing there in the picture.
Are you calling the gynecologist wrong?
Yeah, but you never know what they might end up thinking. They might be a they. You never really know.
So can the doctor tell you anymore?
I don't know.
Or can you even ask that anymore? Oh, you're pregnant? When do you find out? When do I find out what? I won't find out until my baby tells me.
But, you know, it takes kids a couple of years to learn how to talk, unless you're this baby. This baby is 2 months old and has already learned to say a few words, including I love you. A 2-month-old baby. I don't know if it's boy or girl. I don't know here.
I love you. Genius. That's right. I love you. Oh, yes. You melted our heart.
I don't think that's really talking, is it? I think that's more just like making sounds.
Man.
Do you think the baby was actually saying I love you or just kind of like making a sound?
Making a sound, but he mimicked it perfectly,
Yeah.
almost perfectly, yeah. I think they should have done it without the music. The music drains it.
Anyway, no reports on whether that baby's going to be a they or not. We don't know yet. They had sex with me last night. Well, quite a party you had, Justin. No, just one person. They. But, I mean, that goes to show you that it's confusing as hell. What did you do for dinner last night? Oh, they went to dinner with me. Really? Did you pick up the tab for everyone? No, it's just the two of us. But you said they. Right. Yeah. Me and they.
They, them.
Oh, God. I don't know what to do about it anymore.
Or do you buy more than one plate because it's a they?
Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Let me hit a couple messages here. 321-339-1055. A lot of people are very concerned about Karen right now. They think Karen's confusing a Coke can with a wine glass because Karen admitted to drinking Coke, I believe, with pepperoni pizza. And people are blown away. They think that you confused the Coke can with a wine glass, Karen. Sarah's here. $10 says it's an old Russian orphan pretending to be a baby. You think so? Oh, maybe.
Doesn't happen, huh?
Yeah. Colin's here. I go the Canadian route and just say, thanks, buddy. Okay. Karen checks in. Last month, we went to a few college tours. The only college tour guides to start off with pronouns were at UF. I laughed and rolled my eyes. So, okay, what if you're going on a tour of a college and the tour guide comes over and they want to introduce us like with pronouns or whatever, what would they say? Like, I don't know. I don't even know what they say. Do you? We need to have someone who knows about this stuff come in and really fill us in. Not because I'm not like concerned about it. It's fascinating to me. And I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know the right words or pronouns or whatever to use. I'm not even trying to be rude. I just don't know. Nancy's here. Good morning, guys. I read that Amber had a little girl via surrogate, but she won't divulge the father. Maybe Elon has more children than he knows. Got that sperm offering from someone. Maybe.
That's probably who was offering to pay for her.
Yeah. All right, let's take a final break. When we get back, LilShawn gets us off his lawn. Also, a new record has been paid for a VHS tape. It sold for a lot of money. It was Back to the Future. I'll tell you how much and plenty more to get to. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
Have you downloaded the Florida Man Radio app from your app store yet? Want to know what you're missing out on?
Yes.
Let's break it down. Use the open mic feature to record a 30-second voice message for Bubba the Love Sponge, Justin Clark, or Shannon Burke, and we could play it live on the radio. Catch up on podcasts from all your favorite shows and get all the news you need to know in one spot. And of course, you can listen to Florida Man Radio live from anywhere, 24/7. The Florida Man Radio app. Download it today. Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
When you want it, you pull it. Auto repairs can be costly, but when you know what you're doing, Budget You Pull It is there with the low-cost parts you need. Alternator shot? You pull it. Need an engine? You pull it. Budget You Pull It has 2,000 cars of all makes and models with the parts you need. Visit budgetyoupullit.com. That's budgetyoupullit.com. When you want it, you pull it.
I'm attorney Michael Breen. When Seth came to our office, we treated him like a person, not a number. If you've been injured in an auto accident like Seth, visit 911autolaw.com.
Michael Breen's law office, first and foremost, was concerned about my well-being more than anything else, and I appreciated that. On my own, I would never have been able to get done what I needed to get done.
No fees, no costs unless we win. For a free consultation, visit 911autolaw.com. Offices in Altamont Springs and serving all of Central Florida.
Don't wait, act now. With hurricane season coming in, make sure you have your roof looked at by a licensed professional so that we can document your roof before and after hurricane season. We want to make sure homeowners are taken care of and there are no surprises in the future. Karma Roofing makes sure that you know all your options and you choose the most affordable plan. So call us today at 321-GO-KARMA and visit us online at karmaroofing.com. CCC 133-2723.
It's heating up out there, guys, so why not heat things up inside, too? Premier Couple Superstore has everything you need to get her temperature rising, so head over there right now. Premier Couple Superstore has got a huge selection of lingerie, shoes, toys, games, love oils, and a ton of great gifts. With Premier Couple Superstore, you don't pay those high prices because you go directly to the source. 5009 South OBT or shop online at premiercouples.net because a couple that plays together stays together.
Premier Couple Superstore takes you where you want to go.
Time is running out on the hottest finance offer of the year at IDC. Now through June 30th, you can get 5 years zero-interest financing on practically anything and everything. A $10,000 handcrafted Tokori ring comes to around $167 a month. So you can splurge and go big. Think about it. You pay nothing. Zero, nada in interest for 5 whole years. Wedding bands for just $40 a month. Stud earrings just $30 a month. Don't miss this amazing offer. But hurry, it ends June 30th at International Diamond Center.
Interest rates may be rising elsewhere, but not at International Diamond Center. Now through June 30th, you can get zero interest for 5 whole years. That's right, you buy now and spread your payments out over 5 years without a dime in interest. Only IDC can make an offer like this on rings, earrings, pendants, bands, designer jewelry, even GIA certified diamonds. Just one tiny catch. This is a limited time offer and it absolutely ends June 30th. 5 years, zero interest financing with nothing down at International Diamond Center.
4 Orlando locations on approved credit.
The 4th of July celebration starts early at Skip's Western Outfitters during their 4th of July blowout sale going on now. It's time for your new look while saving big money on boots and apparel for the whole family. Skip's has been in the same location in downtown Osteen for 43 years and has more inventory than ever. And Skip's has the world's largest indoor western city in Daytona across from the Speedway. Save on name brands like Ariat, Corral, Luke Casey, Durango, Dan Post, Harley Davidson, Stetson, Wrangler, Miss Me, and more. Get up to 40% off select styles, plus many unadvertised specials. You can also shop from home at skipsboots.com where orders go out within 24 hours. The huge 4th of July blowout sale going on now at Skip's Western Outfitters on State Road 415 and Doyle Road, I-4 exit 108 just 7 miles east, or the world's largest indoor western city in the Best Buy Plaza across from the Speedway in Daytona, and at skipsboots.com.
It's all about attitude at Skips. It's about attitude.
Gatorland knows you need more animals, more gators, and more fun. And now, Florida residents get what they need for less with $16.50 admission now through the end of June. We know what y'all need. Y'all need Gatorland.
When was the last time you got your AC serviced? Who would you call if your AC stopped working today? If you don't know, then you may be stuck in the heat for a long time. You need to call Four Seasons AC because they have the best customer service in Central Florida and 24-hour same-day service. Don't get stuck in the heat. Call Four Seasons today and ask about their $1,000 rebate on a new unit. 407-295-9231 or check out 4acnow.com. Four Seasons, the AC company you wish you called first.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org.
A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
A new record has been set. And this time it is the most expensive VHS tape ever sold. It was a sealed Back to the Future VHS tape sold for $75,000.
Great Scott!
And it actually belonged to the actor who played Biff in Back to the Future. And dude even wrote a little handwritten note on the VHS tape itself.
Do you think that's why it's worth that much?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with it, although if you did that on a baseball card or something, it would devalue it.
Yep.
I would be like, Biff, don't be writing on this. His name's Tom Wilson is Biff. I guess he's probably hard up for cash or something. All right? I mean, if
he
he's
was doing
selling
tours. He actually did a night at the Improv. I remember interviewing him when we were over at 95.3 here
Oh, is
in
he a
Orlando.
comedian?
Yeah, he was doing
okay.
but he would talk about his experience on the set and
Oh, really?
things that happened behind the scenes in his life. Yeah.
But he must be hard up for cash if he's selling his VHS collection, don't you think?
Got 70 G's out of it. Good for him.
And was he funny when you met him?
He was okay.
Ish.
It was no like comedian.
Yeah.
But
Tom Wilson played Biff. I don't really know much about him after Biff. I don't remember him in other movies or anything. Do you?
No.
I don't remember him at all. Set a record for the highest price ever paid at an auction for a sealed VHS tape. This is a first release. This is the note he wrote. This is a first release of Back to the Future sent to me by the studio at the time. Since I knew that the VHS platform would be around forever, I saved it for later, and now I can't find a VCR. Oh, well, enjoy. The tape was part of a VHS-only auction, the first of its kind, they say. 260 tapes were sold, including a copy of The Goonies for $50,000 and Jaws
Classic.
for $32,500. The Goonies was a wonderful movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would like it now, but I remember really liking it. You too?
yeah,
The
I
Goonies.
love the Goonies.
The Goonies was great. I love that movie.
Couldn't make that with kids nowadays. They'll all be inside.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
The Goonies kids actually were outside exploring.
Jaws also an excellent movie, of course, but they only got $32,500. So maybe the handwritten note did have something to do with the price tag. I know I'm not paying $75,000 for a VHS tape. Did you ever have Betamax when you were a kid? Do you remember Betamax or no? Betamax was the platform right before VHS. You don't remember Betamax?
No.
I do. My grandmother had a Betamax, and then VHS took over. The Betamax movies were a little bit smaller than VHS, I believe. I don't know why VHS ended up winning that war, but VHS ultimately got Betamax gone. All right, you ready to get some people off your lawn? I think it's time. I think the time is now.
Get off my lawn. Did you hear me? I said get off my lawn now.
Get off my lawn with LilShawn.
Get off my lawn.
Hey, them damn kids! Get off my lawn!
On Florida Man Radio.
I got two quick ones for you today.
All right.
All right, first one's going out to Horry County, South Carolina.
Oh, you know what? I've been there. In fact, my father lived there.
Really?
Yep.
All right, so they're not really in the good light right now, especially with all this that's going on with everyone being woke in the United States.
I'm pretty sure this is where Myrtle Beach is.
3 weeks after the Horry County, South Carolina Council voted to designate June as Pride Month, the council voted unanimously to walk it back.
What? No.
Yes, they're not going to support the acceptance of LGBTQ plus community. The resolution passed unanimously as a part of the county's consensus agenda on May 17th. Councilman Johnny Vault told CNN in the email, no one on council caught it because the resolution just said Pride Month. Here's a little more from the.
Its decision to officially designate June as Pride Month. Council officials in Horry County originally passed that designation unanimously as part of their agenda back in May. Council members now claim to have received major backlash afterwards and say that no one realized what they were actually voting on. Councilman Danny Hardy claims that the proposal was missed due to, quote, a perfect storm of events at the time, including having to make decisions on the county's budget and upcoming elections. The Pride Month resolution was originally requested by a local LGBTQ plus advocacy group called Grand Strand Pride. As part of a statement on Twitter, the advocacy group and Part says that the news dampened their spirits, but would not stop their work to make Horry County a diverse and inclusive place, end quote.
How much goes into the planning if these people just total? First, it came from an LGBTQ plus place as far as like the people who were putting that through,
right?
And they just go ahead and pass it without even knowing. Of course, nobody on the council is obviously gay because they would have known that, right?
Right.
So Horry County. Well, actually, what's the name of the county again? Yeah, Horry.
I believe
County.
the H is silent. I think they call it Horry County, if I'm not mistaken.
Second one, Sutton. This is overseas now. Sutton police respond to an elderly female shouting for help inside her address. They forced themselves inside, only to find out that it was a parrot.
A parrot.
A parrot that was screaming for help the whole time, and it sounded like an old lady.
Really?
So police, they went swatted. They got swatted by a parrot.
Oh.
It wasn't this parrot right here, though. It wasn't this parrot. This a party parrot.
Yes. I love this.
This is that one parrot's neighbor. That's why that one parrot was.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
That's funny. Anything else?
That's all.
Excellent work as always. Getting off LilShawn's lawn. We talked about this guy before, but I think we need to have this debate quickly to see if he's a bad person or not. I tend to think he's a pretty good guy with a drug problem. You remember the guy in Florida man who gave police 2 baggies of meth and asked them to test it for him? Do you remember this or no?
Yeah.
He literally went down to the police station and said, hey, I think my meth might be tainted. Do y'all mind to test this out for me? And, of course, they arrested him. Well, now he has agreed to a deal with prosecutors, and it's going to keep him out of jail. He has to perform community service and refrain from using alcohol and drugs as part of this deal, but he will stay out of jail. Thomas Colucci's 41, entered into a pretrial intervention contract that defers his prosecution. So if he stays clean, he will have this removed from his record. So here's what happened. He bought some drugs back in March, and he was arrested after calling police to say that he wanted law enforcement to test the meth that he purchased from a drug dealer named JJ. And he met the JJ at a bar near Tampa. So the cops are like, okay, yeah, we'll come test that for you. And went to his house, got to his house. He gave them 2 baggies of meth. After using some of the drug, Colucci said that he became concerned that JJ sold him bath salts. And he said he was a drug addict who had consumed meth in the past and knows what meth should feel like, and this just felt different. So he said he called 911 because he wanted other people who might have purchased it not to get sick. Other people who purchased this supposed meth from JJ, he was trying to prevent them from getting sick or dying. So, I mean, kind of a nice move, isn't it? No? Dumb, but nice? I mean, he's trying to help others.
Right.
He doesn't want other people to ingest this, what they think is meth, and it's actually bath salts, and then they're going to die.
Maybe he should have waited until he came down from the meth.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
You could tell he's on something. Nobody who's not on drugs would do that.
But, I mean, that's kind of a good drug abuser right there. Wants to protect his fellow meth users. And to his own detriment, because he got arrested. Because he asked the cops to do a test of it. I kind of like this Colucci guy.
We need somebody else to do that with the fentanyl.
Yes. I mean, Colucci's just watching out for the other meth users out there. And I think the prosecutors, rightly so, cut him a break. He just has to do 25 hours of community service and pay $700 in court cost and fees. And, you know, unfortunately for a guy like that, it's going to probably be hard to stay off the meth, and they're going to drug test him. So if he gets caught using meth, he'll end up going to jail. And, you know, once you're so addicted to something like that, it's probably going to be very difficult for him to stay off the...
And that's when they give him something else.
What do you mean?
They'll give him, like, instead of, just stay off of meth. Here, take this Adderall.
Right, yeah.
Take these 17 Adderall a day. It'll keep you off of meth.
That meth is apparently good stuff because people really like it. You know? I mean, meth users love their meth, don't they? I mean, it seems like they really like the meth. It must be doing something pretty special, I guess.
Too many chemicals for me.
Too many chemicals for me as well. Way too many. But, so how do you take meth? Is it you snort it?
No, I think they smoke it.
Oh, they smoke meth.
But then again, I don't know. I don't know. could be snorting it. Some people may cut it up and snort it, but I think the most common method that I've seen is people smoking it.
And do they put fentanyl in the meth too, or is that just in coke?
I have no idea.
Because I know that I find that the fentanyl is often in coke. I don't know if it shows up in meth as well. Man, you got to be careful out there if you're a drug user right now. That fentanyl apparently just kills you. Oh, yeah. You got to be really careful. I'm glad I don't really do drugs, you know?
Yeah.
It's not a good time to be doing a bunch of blow or crystal meth, that's for sure.
I don't do none of that crap. I just smoke weed.
All right, for a Monday, not so bad. LilShawn, more about you where?
Sean Power on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Same, Omar_LilShawn.
I'm at ATTY Justin Clark on Instagram. ATTY Justin Clark on Twitter. Follow me over there, please. Thank you for joining me. Hope it's a wonderful week ahead for you. Do me a favor. Tell your friends, please. Download the Florida Man Radio app. There's no other station like this one on the planet. They will be forever grateful. I promise you that. One last favor. Could you stick around? Because Bill O'Reilly up next, followed by Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins throughout the Emerald Coast. Dan Bongino in Central Florida. Shando takes over after the boys. He is the anchor tenant around here. Eric Stacy joins him as always. Jesse Kelly rounds out the evening this evening. The party starts again tomorrow morning with the big man himself, Bubba the Love Sponge. Well, Sean, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you right back here again tomorrow morning on the Florida Man Radio Network.